Hey, good evening. It's like 9:20-ish, 9:10, I don't know. Something like that. I'm going to make a quick video before I get ready to hit the hay. Little updates on a few things. This is the Merc for Kim's Custom Garage. His group build. I think it's due October 2nd. So, I've been taking the parts to work the past couple days. And getting them masked and painted. The interior is going to be a blue. I showed you the body of the other day. It's basically this metallic gray here, except with more pearl. So it's going to be that on the underside. And yes, I forgot to sand that, but yeah, once the axle's in there, not going to worry. But I'm going to paint the gas tank, and the frame is going to be this blue. So the interior is going to be the matching, and the floor of the interior, I have it that blue, but I'm probably either going to flock it, or I may go with a dark gray on that too yet. I haven't decided, but it's going to look something like that. Then the seats are, they're the same two-tone. So, they're going to go something like that. And the dash is going to get some chrome and some details. Because a lot of that was chrome across there. They have decals for the gauges, so that'll be that. And, the engine's going to be more of just a regular gray, I glossed over. And some of the accessories will be the color of the car. And it'll have the carbs and the air cleaners on there. So something like that. And I've just been trying to get little things done. Like the shocks are going to be, the same color as the engine. So there's still a bunch of little parts, but most of the spray painting parts are done now. Now it's a lot of, tedious little, there's the core support. The radiator will be, I'll paint this part black. The radiator itself is black. So there's that. There's that. So yeah, it's coming along. Here's more of the suspension components. So it's getting there. I wanted to make some advances on this thing, or else it's never going to get done. So I'm trying to get a little bit done every day. And then it's a matter of putting it all together. And what else are we working on? We're still working on this 56 slot car body. I got the headlight lenses in there tonight. I got one side window in. Instead of using their, like I said, a lot of guys want full windows. Instead of using the, their quarter window and the vent window, then having to make a window for the door, I just made one, big clear piece of plastic all the way across there. I'm going to do the same on this side. Cut it, glue it in, let it dry while I'm at work during the day. I went out yesterday to the hobby shop and I bought another 56 kit just so I can get a hood to complete this. Because, if I get this sold, that's more money for this weekend at the swap meet. So now I have a kit without a hood, but I could buy an aftermarket hood, the right one, or I could maybe at the swap meet, I might even find, one. So basically, I got to glue that hood on. I got to glue the bumpers on. Now the trick is, because the bumper's attached to the frame horns, well, there is no frame anymore, so I usually use some scrap plastic and I make a filler, take up, because they'll glue kind of to these bottom of the quarters here and a little bit here, but it doesn't touch much. So what I do when I make these bodies is I'll use some beam, little plastic beams or whatever, or half rounds, whatever I have, to make brackets basically down off the body, and I usually just gob it on there so it's, good and tight. So I gotta put both the bumpers on, the splash pan in the front, the grill. I don't know how well it's going to show. I took some Tamiya orange, clear orange, and I put it down in the bottom there, a little droplet, and let it dry, and then I put the lens over it, so it looks like a bulb down in there. Let's see how close we can get here. Well, let me get that close. No, you can see it. And I'm going to black wash this a little bit better. And it's going to get some dull coat, so it looks faded. So yeah, that's coming along. The Riviera that I showed you. This is for the end of the month too, for the Auto Modeler magazine group build that's on Facebook only. I worked on this interior last night. I think I either have decals or I have those ones you cut out. Excuse me. I haven't been sleeping for crap. But anyhow, I got some cutout gauges, the kind you cut out or the decals for the Speedo and stuff. But I painted this the closest I can get as a craft paint to the body. And everything I found was too red, too that, not enough of this. So I got the lower part, like where the carpeting would be on the door bottoms, and then I use a Molto pen for a lot of the chrome. Focus. Come on, you fools. There you go. So there's a little detail to do there. You know, you're going to have the white seats like that. Yeah. Get in there, you. There you go. It's a mild custom. I might pull the clear steering wheel that comes with this out and put that in here, and that's about it for that. Probably do something. I'm going to put some speakers back here or something. I have some decals that simulate them, and I may have some grills. So there's that one, and there's the body to it, which I just basically got to bare metal a little bit. I'm only going to do a minimum. Then I got to, you know, get all this compound out of the cracks. And the chassis is going to be really basic. I painted a few different shades of black and gray, fogged on there, and you know, took a Sharpie and did the exhaust. I'll do the mufflers in a separate color, and the big muffler here, the Resonators muffler. And I'll probably just take some paint and maybe, you know, paint the rails and some of the highlights. The gas tank, of course, will be painted in another color, a nice silver color. So that's coming along. Here's the engine to the Riv. I didn't have the Buick green, but this is Tamiya green pearl or whatever they call it, which is close enough for who it's for. This is just for that. But anyhow, let's get this on here. Yeah, there's the, if it'll focus. There we go. Yeah, there's our power steering pump. The alternator has to be attached yet. I'm going to paint the cap on the power steering pump. Like I said, none of these are going to get wired, I don't believe. They're going pretty much as you see them. And just to show you something else here, I almost forgot. I think I showed you the one, but I may not have showed you the other. Let me bring this camera up. And I still haven't decided fully on these darts. Oh, look at this. Shows how old this one is. It's got the hinged. But none of these are started, by the way. So these are all unstarted. Now I noticed everyone's been pointing out that the trim is kind of pulled away on this. And this one has the vinyl top, so I'm pretty close to doing a vinyl top small block version of one of these rather than the big block. So I'll probably have to get rid of all this GSS emblems and stuff like that. And I'll use the plain tail panel from the Hemi Dart to make it a more stripped down version. Something like that anyhow. But yeah, like I want to show you, these are all unstarted. So there you go, another unstarted one. I could have sworn I bought the plain hood for these. I may have to look through my stuff, or if I used it on a slot car body. If not, I'll go to Hearts Parts or somebody and order a flat hood. And then I'm hoping that, whatchamacallit, VCG Resins gets his small block back. I might use one from another kid, but dick. But anyhow, yeah, they unstarted. So this one, yeah, it's older too. It doesn't have the vinyl top, but it does have the better trim, and it also doesn't have that cutout for the Hemi fenders or the Hemi quarter panels on the back side, so you don't have to worry about covering that waviness. So I still may just send this decal sheet to STS and have them print me a new one, because these, excuse me, damn, I've been waking up like almost 4 o'clock-ish every morning for like a week and a half now. It's really hard to get back to sleep. And then like Sunday night, I hardly had any caffeine all day Sunday. I didn't nap at all. And I'd go to bed Sunday night and I couldn't get to sleep to save my life. But see, if you look at these, see how they have that, they're just crazed. They have that, I mean, they look good otherwise. They might even work. That might even wash out of them. Yeah, but I'm not sure. And I don't know if I really want to try painting this. If it was just solid colors, but if you look closely, see, it's got silver, red, black. That's just more meticulous masking that I'd want to do. So if I can find a better sheet of these, I still may go with this one. I may not, but yeah, you can see how bad those are. So I just can't use them. But I may make this one a more basic car. I really like to go small block in it. You know, with a dress-up kit for that day 2 or day 400 look. So, you know, it's a car a few years old and whatchamacallit. You know, somebody dressed the engine up a little bit and put some wheels and tires. God, I'm so sorry. Excuse me again. But yeah, that's about it. Just wanted to show you guys that. And, yeah, not much more to do here. But I just, you know, I came home and I dozed off on a couch a little bit while I was watching the news. And then I got up and started making dinner. Put some stuff in the air fryer. Some taquitos, and I was going to have some chips and dip. And a girlfriend texted me. She goes, "Oh, could you come over and take my car and check the air and the tires? And I got garbage for you," because she doesn't pay for her own garbage pickup. She either takes it to her daughter's or I take it and put it in my trash or at the dumpster at work, because she has to pay separate. It's in my water bill here. So, yeah, I'm like, okay, well, let me eat. I'll be over. So I finished air frying the food up, sat down and ate, ran over her place, and took her car up to the gas station, put air in, and came back, grabbed the garbage, headed home, dumped the garbage, came in, got showered up, and came in here, and I've been in here since, piddling around with this stuff, doing little stuff, like, you know, painted the power steering pump here, and a couple other little details I did, and that's it. So I think now it's about 9:30, 9:35-ish, and I've already kept you entertained. Oops, sorry. Entertained, quote, entertained, for almost 15 minutes now, and I think you've probably had enough. And look who's joining us. Say hi, Deuce. You gonna come say hi? Oh, yeah. Say hi to the people, Deuce. Come on, Deuce. Up. There you go. Good boy. Oh, close up. Extreme close up. like the old Wayne's World. Extreme close up. He's such a goof, aren't you? Okay, we're going to bed pretty soon. He's like, what are you doing up so late, Dad? All right, people, I'm sitting here as usual watching all my model car guys and diecast guys on YouTube. Swear to God, that and the local NBC News channel is the only one I really watch, because I got a crappy antenna up there, and I have an aluminum-sided house with lots of trees, and I get really bad reception. Even the channel that comes in the best, it pixelates and comes in crappy. And I'm no more than, well, I'm not sure where their actual transmitters are, but their offices, the studios, are no more than 5 miles from me, any given one of them. But I got to get a better antenna. I got a window antenna up front and this crappy antenna back here. And this one does better in the back room. But even then, I can't watch the local CBS or ABC channels that well. Because they seem to be weaker. Because my one TV has the reception meter on it. You know, the little percentage. And none of them are... The best any of them are is maybe 60%. And that's for the NBC. The rest are like weaker. They pixelate and break up constantly. So yeah, that's all I do. I watch the local news. I watch some of the world news. I watched the debates the other night and stuff like that. But other than that, though, I'm on YouTube. So anyhow, yeah, so that's it. I'll keep you updated. I'm going to, probably before I leave for work in the morning, make a new window while I'm watching the morning news and glue that in and let that dry. And then maybe I'll even take it to work with me and do it. And then try to throw the bumpers on and get it done. Because if I get it done, there's some extra money for the show. Now then, one more thing. I know I said I was going, but I'm going to go through some of this. Look at this. I mean, my God. And I'm going to buy more. So, and we turn over this way. And there's more. And we turn a few more degrees. And there's more. So, I always hate parting with them, though. I really do. But some of these may go to the show with me for sale. And plus, I do have a couple in the box from the yard sale that didn't sell yet. So, those, and I might take a couple, excuse me, of the ones I know I'm never going to get to with me. I mean, there's like, down there, they're everywhere. Plus, I got some parts. So, I may take a handful of stuff to the swap meet, and because Tim will be there, and I'll probably just, share his table space and sell a couple things. Again, I may. That again, the greedy miser in me may keep all these, so who knows. But yeah, I see my floor is a mess right now. Because, there it is. Yeah, my floor is a mess. I don't know what that glitch was. But yeah, there we go. You got stuff on the floor here. I just keep the boxes next to me when I'm working on them, and those were the ones I just taped. I'll put those back up on the shelf. So, yeah, my bench is getting kind of messy again. I really got to get caught up here on stuff. But, okay, well, now it's been almost 19 minutes, and you're probably really bored. So, I'm going to bid you a sweet adieu. Avita Zane. Good night. And, be good to each other, folks. And do what it takes to keep you sane. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.